Well, Jim, since you're out in the hinterlands, maybe we can start with you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is, I think I took this last summer, but I've put a filter, which is, I think, I'm not sure. I can't remember the name of the filter, but anyways, gave me a nice kind of glowing feel. And it was at sunset, but then I kind of took and pulled the subject through and left it natural.
Mhm.
So that's that.
Yeah, interesting. Boy, it looks a lot better on my screen than it does on this television. Ah, what to do about that? Well, it's the end of the season. Yeah,
Yeah, those seem to be
yeah.
they never seem to be the same.
Well, it looks good here on my screen, but on the television in the class here, it looks all kind of washed out compared to the richness I'm getting on the screen. But
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to have to profile it or do something when we come back in the fall. Okay, so let's move on here. Wow.
Yeah, so this one's just taken, right in motion, but then I took the background and fuzzed it out, gave me a focus that is more distant, and left these guys alone, and that's what we got.
Hmm.
But
These yours are just happenstance.
yeah, no, they were just people, a couple of, yeah, my friends out on the beach.
Yeah, cute critters. Yeah, normally I'd say something about some of this stuff around here, but I like it. It kind of adds to the motion. So yeah, it works out.
Yeah,
It works nicely.
yeah.
Good fun.
So this one I think you've seen before, but I just really like this image, and it really didn't do much to it except drop in I think it's a hawk in
Mhm.
there. Other than that, it's just really a fascinating. They were all up near the road, going on my way from Bisbee, and they were just really a fascinating group of, I guess they're antelope.
Yeah,
A nice watercolor look to it.
yeah, where they
Yeah,
are.
what? I couldn't hear him.
He says it's kind of almost like a watercolor look, but I love the way they all have their ears up. They're all checking you out.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
yeah. So this is in South Africa. I've been to South Africa numerous times. So, but this guy was just coming right straight for me,
Mm.
and zoomed out and just, you know, he was coming through the bushes really fast.
Yeah, got your attention, huh?
Got my attention.
Definitely. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I like that. Hmm.
Yeah, this one is a, so I took, this one's called The Eagle's Eye, and I took the background, which is really kind of looks like a volcano, the eye of a volcano,
Mhm.
and a dormant one, obviously. And I put a little spin on the background and masked out the subject, which is the eagle, of course.
Mhm.
And it just was really kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, it's a fun composite. And I like the painterly effect on the bird.
You like the what on the bird?
The painterly effect you got on the bird.
Yeah, I forgot. I did put that on there too. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Real nice. I wonder, well, I don't know. I was thinking maybe of a vignette, but you got this dark going here, so maybe we can leave the light.
Yeah, I thought that one out too, and I
Yeah.
liked the way just the way it was. Actually, the edges being light
Yeah,
were the light blue, kind of like
yeah,
where was my thing that brought you in. But anyway,
definitely. And then the dark spiral and the light around them. Yep.
Spiral makes it-
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Well, thank you. Get
hmm
through the snow and get to some nice weather, okay?
Yeah, really. Maybe in a month or two.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess we'll just go down the list from here. So Kevin and Paula. Well, if I shift instead of my cap lock, that would help. There we go. That's cutie.
Most of these are old. Um, one of the positions that this is like a 12-year-old picture, positions that I worked with was actually a partner on a farm. And this was one of their critters.
Uh-huh.
So I just kind of didn't even touch, the eye is so dark, I thought about lightening a bit, but I actually liked the way it looked. But just, sharpened it up a bit, denoised it a little and brought the background down some, but otherwise I didn't do a whole lot to it.
The only thing that bothers me is this up in the corner here. Yeah, I would just get rid of that.
Yeah.
And maybe,
Cropped down a bit, I didn't get that out of there.
yeah, maybe just crop tight.
Crop it tighter?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the body's doing a whole lot on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
And I love meerkats. This guy's actually at the Retard Zoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is a current picture, just a couple months ago. Brought the background down a little bit. I worked on his eyes a little just to brighten them up. So went into Photoshop and dodged them out a little bit just to, because they already are so dark.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring those out just a little bit. Didn't do a whole lot else to it.
Mhm.
Where did you find those, Kim?
He's at Retard Zoo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never saw him there.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Snow monkeys. This is from the Cincinnati Zoo.
Ah,
A
okay.
good 12 years ago.
Okay.
Thank goodness for Topaz AI. So again, just adjusted the colors a little bit, cropped it in. Thought about messing with their eyes, but they're so dark and kind of hard to see anyway, so I didn't really do
Yeah.
anything with that.
Let's see what we can do with that.
Okay.
These look like the ones I shot when we were in Japan. They had to hike in the.
In the snow.
Well, no, it wasn't snowy yet. It was muddy.
Ah.
Yeah, muddy forest. Yeah.
Yeah, I zoomed in on them, but the eyes are just so tight in there that
Yeah.
I didn't mess with it.
Oh, wow. No update this time. Yeah, updated last week. Okay, good. All right. Well, let's go to camera on. Do a little local correction here. Okay. Well, I would just grab a brush. There's a small one here. It's kind of. Let's see what happens with this guy first. Let's just throw a little white in there and see what that does. Maybe pick up the exposure a little bit.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Maybe a little contrast.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
Still looks ominous.
go. Yeah.
I wonder if finding people in this picture would work.
It didn't.
You tried it? Yeah, I was curious about that when I was you.
He's.
Yeah, nope.
Nah, didn't work.
No people. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna come down to about 5 on my painting here and because this one was lighter, so we'll just build this one up. And actually, just one swipe was enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a little better.
yeah. So I think most of it was shadow and white, just a little exposure. We could probably pull the exposure down a little bit. There we go. So, yeah. Oh,
I
they
see
do have a
that.
newer version.
I was going into Photoshop to try and, dodge them down, and it's like, nah. that won't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. So there you go.
Would it be good to crop that on the left-hand side?
You could, yeah.
More of the tree out.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, something like that. Mhm.
Yeah.
Good call. Okay.
Also use AI to put snow in the background and some snow on her head.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that would be.
AI snow.
Yes. Yeah. Mhm.
Indianapolis Zoo,
Okay.
and happened to get him with licking his lips.
Well, at least he wasn't looking at you. Just doing
Yeah.
lunch.
So I did go in and just, sharpen it up a bit, brought the eyes out a little bit more. And then cropped in.
Yeah, fun. Leaning in there.
And this was Indianapolis Zoo also.
Yeah.
Just blurred the background a bit. Yeah, and I didn't even see that on my
Yeah, I would
computer. Yeah,
just
bring that
blow
down.
that out or
Pull that
darken it out. Yeah, yeah.
I cloned out a post that was behind him.
Mhm.
Tried to bring the ears down just a little bit because they were really blown out.
Yeah. Good. See if you can get a little more in the eye, maybe. Nice. You lose the sense of scale of them when you crop that tight. Yeah, it's gotta, yeah. Okay, Paula.
And this guy was at the Green Park Zoo. And I walked it. Darkened the luggage heads on. And some of him on.
Is that an anteater?
Anteater, yeah.
How many ants do you have to eat to get?
Goodness.
Especially their claws, their
I know.
feet, their claws are really weird looking.
Yeah.
And I put bring that around.
He looks like he had too many ants, though.
Must have been the chocolate covered ones.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I'd maybe tone this log down a little more. Yeah.
And this guy was at the Animal Kingdom Zoo in Disney World.
Hmm.
and I just cropped it. So basically, it's front part trunk and trunk down and back.
What do you guys think of that cropping the top down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could even go a little more kind of tie in with what's going on here.
It's interesting that part of his face is so dark.
Mm.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wow.
Okay, this is my Brando look. Often can't refuse. This was at the Animal Kingdom Zoo as well. And when I originally took this, I used AI to sharpen the face a little bit because when I tried to get his eyes, they just went completely muddy.
Ah,
So I
okay.
used AI to try and get the eyes on his face and so forth.
But definitely crop in from
From the right.
right there.
Yeah, I thought about cropping it off on the front as well.
I wonder if you might even want to crop in on the head a little bit, you know, just really come tight. Yeah, that's too tight. Yeah,
Like around this a bit small.
yeah, yeah.
So take it off.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's
Well, I kind of like him off center.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I debated and I just left it as it was.
right.
This was taken in Ireland about 2017, I think,
It's a familiar look to it.
Hmm.
between the cattle and the stone walls.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, and that sky, just, there's something, storm coming in or something.
Hope it's always there.
Speaking from experience. Like that composition.
This, I don't remember if this was Reed Park or in Florida, but I just like his resting down there.
The blue eyes.
It's an interesting frame with the,
Yeah, I tried something different. I
yeah,
put a mask in and then
blurred it out.
glued it out on the back.
It's kind of fun.
I probably should go back out and try and pull off the mask off that mine, so it's in place, so.
Mhm.
So I'll try something different.
Yeah. Well, it's fun. Thanks. Okay, go to Tim.
This is fairly common, Southern Arizona, Green Valley photo where you have pecan groves, it's a gray squirrel eating a pecan. And,
Yeah, they have a regular feast there.
yeah. What I'm most proud of about this photo is I was able to get on the ground and take a photo and get back up. And anymore, you know, if it calls for a ground level photo, I kind of. But, I guess I could have, would have preferred to have maybe a little different depth of field a little bit. But, looks a little bright on the screen there too. So.
Oh, it's real bright on the screen. Yeah, you can see the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately. I don't know if somebody really fuzz this thing up or what they did. Let's see. If I can get to. Where do we do that? Oh, we've got dynamic in here. Let's see. There we go. Somebody really blew this thing out. Oh. Standard, maybe, or the movie's a little yellow. Let's try standard.
Yeah.
That's a little better than what was going on there. Yeah, at least it's starting to come in line. It's not as rich, but at least it's not bright and blown out. Okay. There we go.
This, yeah, these were a couple kingfishers down there by Canoe Lake, and I, of course, I added that, they were just there for a few days.
Mhm.
And, I added the background, because I sort of thought it went with theirs, sort of spiky.
Mhm.
I like the lines,
Yeah,
and, my mother-in-law, who's an artist, told me I should have cropped it in tighter. And I don't know what you guys think, I sort of like it is, but I can see that too,
maybe take some top off.
yeah.
Yeah,
When were they there?
Yeah.
It's been a couple months.
nice.
I used,
Yeah, that's great.
thank you, but, I used the, Photoshop, I stylized it with the, oil paint.
Yeah. Yeah, I really did a nice job.
So another one where I used the filter to give it a painting look,
Mhm.
and this was at the Desert Museum.
Yeah.
And Kara Hawk, was flying through the Ocotillos. And, I just sort of like the colors and the composition, the saguaro, framing it.
Yeah,
Really nice.
it's real pretty. Was this part of their show?
Yeah, this was part of this is the last day of the Raptor.
The Raptor show, yeah, yeah. I went to them, because they used to have one in the afternoon too. They don't anymore. Yeah, I went for the afternoon one and was like, nope, we don't do that anymore. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
So I missed it.
pretty crowded too.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely.
That was a spectacular show.
It is. They do a nice job.
This is at the Desert Museum also, it's Oriole and this is Ocotillos are still living,
Mhm.
and, so
That's a great shot.
That's beautiful.
The wings on that plant make
Yeah,
circles.
exactly. Like an
Get
art.
your eye around.
Yep.
this one, it's a heel woodpecker on top of an agave,
Mhm.
and, I brought in this background, and I sort of like it. My wife said that there's not enough separation between the background.
Yeah, I would darken it maybe or brighten him. I don't know if I'd brighten him up. Yeah, I'd probably darken the background a little bit. Yeah, we can take a quick peek and see what happens here. You don't want to get muddy either, so. Get the camera on. Selective masking, pick the background. I might do the whole thing rather than the sky. Yeah, well, let's try one other option. Let's just do,
Can't reverse the mask.
there we go. Yeah, sky works better than background because the background's pulling the plant as well. So we can delete this first one. Okay, let's just work on this one. So I guess we can try a couple different ways. We could. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Let's go into curves here.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe something in that range.
Yeah.
And then you can desaturate it a bit. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It might help.
So I have to go home and tell my wife that I thought you were good.
Yeah, maybe not quite so much. And then here you can do a second one where you just put a ramp in there and, just kind of something like that. We may adjust this, but yeah, just kind of give it some gradation. Yeah. You could try it on an angle, see if that works better, you can
Mhm.
play around with it and see what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then you can just say subtract subject. There, now you brought back the areas that was covering him.
Mhm.
So now you can even move it and the subject won't change,
Yes.
which is real nice.
Yeah.
I love that feature.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's a little nicer.
Nice shots.
Yeah. And it's-
I think that's it. Yeah, thanks. All right, up to you, Alan. Saw your Milky Way shot online. That was nice. Surprised it was that rich being up on the balcony here
Yeah.
with all the ambient light.
It's a 97 exposure.
Yeah. That's with your tracker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a Milky Way shot over the Santa Rita's from upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah, yeah. It was pretty neat.
This is a resident of Costa Rica.
Ah,
He nearly came into the room.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
probably looking for pizza.
Pretty big.
Yeah, they love cheese.
So, zeroed in at his head and his arm here just because all the detail is there. Right?
Yeah, nice.
When you try and get the whole length in, listen.
When you were in Bonaire, Kim, did you go up to the north, the arid part of the island?
Mhm.
Did you see all the,
Yeah,
yeah.
yep.
We picked up a pizza and we were sitting there and all of a sudden, it felt like we were being watched and all the iguanas in the whole park were like standing around us. So I flipped part of a piece out and they were like, crazy. Yeah, they really love cheese, I guess. Pretty amazing.
They're almost as bad as seagulls.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nice.
Fun.
A sloth in the jungle. So
Yeah.
pretty difficult to take photos in the jungle. It's dark.
And you got all the foliage to work through and find a spot that's clear and and get your focus in the right place. Yeah.
At least you know he won't move out of your line of sight very quickly.
Well, they, like I said, just like you say, the foliage and the darkness and the light. It's just not easy to get a good shot of them.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's a big mama grizzly up in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've seen this one before, but
Yeah,
he asked for animals, so big animals.
it's nice.
Yes. He was about from here to the back home.
Oh, Jesus.
He did have an earring that we took out, so. A little number identifying them,
Oh, okay.
Oh. okay.
cause they're all collared, right?
Really?
So they, yeah, so they know where they all are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that must have been fun to tag.
Well, I had three little cubs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
That's cool.
This is down at the pond here.
Ah,
So it's the first frog I'd seen down there in a long while. And I've been down there quite a few times and there's tons of them everywhere. No.
Bubble bath.
Go on. You're singing the song.
Yeah. I love that tension of the bubbles. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real nice.
Ooh.
This is
Oh, that's nice.
thank you. So a wolf dog, there's a sanctuary up just outside Calgary. Wolf dog sanctuary. They protect all these wolf dogs. They're amazing stories how they all ended up there. So they're not pure wolves, but they're pretty damn close to it. You just have a unique look to them. So you probably got about 15 or so of them in there. And you're walking around, when we were walking around, it was about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And they all started howling. All of them started howling. Eerie. I was just thinking, just as well it's not 12 o'clock at night, right?
Yeah. Really?
I did a black and white one of this, but I kept the eyes yellow and it looked pretty cool.
Neat. Yeah, I like the color. The eyes are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Well, Bob's not here. We'll save those. Let's go to Dave.
Ice and yellow snow, Yellowstone after the first snow
Mm.
season in September.
Yeah.
Big animal, yeah. Pretty close.
Pardon?
Were you quite close to it?
Pretty close, but it was like a 600 millimeter telescope
Mm. Yeah, nice.
on the road. Another iguana in Costa Rica.
Be darker in that background a bit. Get some separation. Yeah. Pretty neat the way they blend in though.
Especially the face.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
White-faced capuchins in Costa Rica. I showed this one before, but this one I redid because the ISO was 10,000.
Mm.
So I used the topaz denoise
Mhm.
and brightened it up.
Yeah, nice. Think about cropping out this maybe to here.
Yeah. The only reason I kept it big was the curl of the tail on the end of the wall.
Uh-huh. Mm.
Behind Jim.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Jim's tail.
You're hiding the tail there, Jim. There we go. Yeah, I didn't see that. Nice. Look at the eyes on that pup. Wow.
Mine's dog swimming in their pond
Uh-huh.
in Pennsylvania
Yeah,
last year.
Nice.
real nice. And the color of that eye with the water is
Yeah,
amazing.
That's the kind of dog it is. It just has
Yeah. Is that like
those
a,
always eyes.
is that like a Springer Spaniel or something?
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
it's something like that.
Yeah, it looked like some kind of spaniel. Nice.
This is the Tucson rodeo
Oh, okay.
up in the bleachers where the stock pen was behind the bleachers. So I just kind of leaned and
Ah, okay.
shot that big old guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe pull the highlights down, get a little more detail. I don't know if there's any there, but
You know,
yeah. Cool. Thanks. Jim Murphy.
So, once again, I did not follow the assignment. So, actually what happened was I lost all, as I told you, I lost all, 2017 disappeared, lost all the photos. So I got them, backed them up, and I thought, well, I'm gonna reimagine some photos from 2017, so these are 5 photos from 2017. These are tufas. I know some of you've been there, done that.
On the lake?
Where is this?
Mono Lake.
Yeah.
It's there's a, warm water springs that come up and bring up calcium carbonate and other minerals. And those were actually underwater at one time, and they build these columns, and then the lake is dropped, and then you see these weird formations.
Yeah.
So where is this lake?
Mono,
Lakes in California.
Mono Lake.
yeah, it's like in the middle of the state as you're coming down. Was it 395 that comes
I don't
down?
remember.
I can't remember, but it's kind of the back way to go to Yosemite too. Yeah. Yeah. There's a bunch of that's where that ghost town is as well, Bowden. Yeah, there's a bunch of lakes. It's beautiful.
So I got this kind of utterly planet outer space kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the reimagination, I took it in the middle of the day, this photo,
Uh-huh.
and then the thing I couldn't decide was how bright or dark to make the tufas. So
Okay.
that was kind of what I had a problem with. You good?
Yeah, I think it works out.
Does it work? Okay.
Kind of like you took a flashlight to 'em.
It does look like from some movie, space, you know.
Yeah. So are these sky shots you grabbed as stock or yours?
I have a lot of sky shots, but I was so lazy that I just grabbed the sky shot out of Photoshop.
Okay.
Yeah. That is my sky, so.
That's a nice one.
And I just kind of redid it a little bit.
Nice. Did anybody see the comet? No, I think the
Yeah,
mountain.
on your left.
Oh, yeah. There's this one. Yeah, that kind of reminds me. No, I'm talking about the one that's been running around the last few nights in the sky. It's hard to see here because the mountains are kind of in the way of the horizon. So, because I think you have to look out that way toward dawn or just before dawn to see it.
Is
So
it still
Hmm.
there?
I don't know. I think it might be gone. You could look it up though. Yeah.
It was dead trees. This was on a lake trip. This was kind of up in the Sierras,
Mhm.
Oh, eight months.
a wide angle shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the darkness of the sky. It almost looks like right post forest fire or something. Yeah.
This was, I redid this one. There was a forest fire. And so it created this haze and smoke, and you get the, kind of the, tequila sunrise, sun there.
Right.
Yeah, and, there was an RV in there and some other things I took out,
Mhm.
the old barn.
Interesting.
I use photo pills. This is the mission down here, and the little hill next to it has a cross on top. I use photo pills and figured out when the moon was gonna be there. And then shot this from a distance, the telephoto.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot.
So that's not a fake moon, it's the real deal.
Mhm.
Not AI.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Think that's everybody, right? Yeah, except for Bob. I guess we'll catch him another time. Okay. So this when I was in Indonesia on Komodo, the dragons, and they're huge.
wow.
They're huge. And the guy kept, he had this big stick with like a forked end on it. He says, "Oh, no worries, we'll just fend them off when they come." Well, at one point they started coming and, yeah, he went to fend it off and it just went right over it. So it's like, I think I can outrun you. So, okay, but geez. What's that?
They medium.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They've highly poisonous saliva. At first they bite you and then they go away and wait for you to die. And then they come back and have their way with you.
Well, they're fairly fast, aren't
They are fast when they want to be, and their sense of smell is amazing. The guide was telling us that, well, they can swim too, and they can actually smell turtle eggs on the island across the way, and they'll swim over and dig them up and eat them. That's how
Wow.
your sense of smell is just astounding. So, yeah, pretty neat.
Which island is that?
Komodo.
It's called Komodo.
It is called Komodo, yeah, yeah. And this was off of film. This had to be from mid-90s. Yeah. I scanned it in. And little osprey having dinner snacks. This was Outer Banks. And
Oh, nice.
Salt Creek. I may have showed this before.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Is that Salt River?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a guy on Facebook. You can probably search him out, or I've got a link that shoots him every day. He's got amazing stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty nice videos he does. And still work.
I took inspiration from that photo and somebody had, two horses, but they were just standing there. And with AI, did a great job of getting them up fighting like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, it's the cat at Desert Museum who's deceased now.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the other disappointment. I went back to shoot him and there was a sign there he had passed away, so.
But they've got two cubs.
Yeah, well, that's good.
You know,
Yeah,
the
excellent.
cubs haven't been put out for just, for
Right.
people to see yet. They've
Right.
got two cubs.
Yeah.
The one where you're looking through the window or the other?
Yeah, if you come around the other side, yeah, the window's behind him up, you can kind of see the light coming through. There's a little, that's just a little there. Yeah, I got a nice shot of him there too, but I figured I'd show that another time. And at the book fair. Smart ass cat. And of course, you always see something weird in Safeway. Dog days at Safeway. So that's what I got today.
Better time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least he looks when he backs up. Yeah. So that's what we got today. I'm
Looks like a
thinking
Subaru.
maybe we'll do shadows and light next time. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, let me stop sharing here. Good stuff, guys. It was fun. All right, let me
All right.
kill the recording here.